Hello there, you 5 points. I'm so happy that you are with us on this voyage to truth together. Let us cultivate the light within ourselves. Let's cultivate the connections between us. Let's see what can grow, where people become more bold about speaking freely. Now, let's talk about Donald Trump.
He uses the N-word, the nuclear word, all the time.
What does Trump represent? How do we view Trump now? Do you want Trump to run again? Do you see America as a better place? What Trump's got is a gift for saying stuff. Like, he's playing oratory games. The people that dislike Trump, I don't understand why they can't see what he does brilliantly. That's what's always confused me. But then I suppose I shouldn't be confused because I was one of those people. When he announced the first time, I'm going to be president, I was like, no you won't. You're mental, mate. No one's having you as president.
That's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. He uses it on a daily basis. And everybody's so afraid. Is it possible that geopolitics can be reduced to this? And as they're afraid, he uses it more and more. Thinks nobody's going to ever attack us because they're all stupid.
Because basically what Donald Trump's saying is, this wouldn't be happening if I was president.
Because they're all stupid.
I'll keep his head in. Keep mouthing off, we'll do you. Like no different from school.
Because they're all stupid.
There's not new phenomena. So perhaps what Donald Trump does is acts as a kind of cipher of simplification that we all sort of somehow appreciate because of the obfuscation and opacity of modern politicians.
Because they're all
Trump
stupid.
is like a culture hack, a circuit jam. We're so used to the dissonance of what politicians say and then what they...
Biden saying, oh...
To the disparity, the disjunct between what they say and what they do, that when someone sort of mashes that together, it's startling.
He's got nuclear weapons. He keeps saying he's got...
And by the way...
We have better...
By the time we arrived at Trump...
Weapons...
We'd been through that, the spike of optimism of people like Tony Blair. Oh, this guy's good, he's young, he's going to be really good. Oh, shit, oh, fuck, he's just done a war. Right, he's useless. Oh, but Obama, he's good. Oh, no, oh, shit, no, he's just done the same thing. Hillary Clinton, a woman one without work. No, it doesn't make any difference. Shuffling around the kind of demographic differences around age and race and gender doesn't mean anything in that sphere. He is observably better at doing the things that are important.
I would say we have far more than you do.
Who speaks like that? Like Churchill?
And you can't use that word
are all the people
ever again. And if you do,
all the,
we're going to have
flags.
problems.
Are they really any more integrally connected to the reality of people in Ukraine? Bombed and desperate and baffled? Not really, just like it's the pose. As long as you know that there are Congress people that have investments in Raytheon and firms that make weapons, as long as you know that the media secretly enjoy wars because it improves ratings, as long as all those things are true, you are going to require the simplicity, the vivacity, the bombast of a figure like Trump.
I threatened him like he has never been threatened before.
He was president for a while, the world didn't really change in any way that was sort of significant. Essentially, his diagnosis is correct.
I think potentially, look, if these people aren't smart,
they're corrupt.
They're not.
They're only in it for the money.
Our leaders are not smart.
No one's got any authentic.
If they're not smart, you're going to end up in a nuclear war.
Care for ordinary people, and as long as those things remain true, then Trump will remain a viable alternative.
This is just the beginning.
Observe the simplicity.
The best
the effectiveness.
predictor of things ever. Now, I confronted Kim Jong-un. He said, I have a red button on my desk, meaning a nuclear button. I said, I have a red button on my desk too, but it's bigger and stronger than yours, and mine works.
Bigger, stronger, bigger dick, harder, bigger fist, more willing to have a fight. But like elsewhere in the conversation, before you condemn Trump, oh, what an idiot, like, what are they saying elsewhere? Deliberately confusing, we did this with NATO, we have these interests, we inspired that coup. Some guy coming out saying, I've got a big red button on my desk. Oh my hell, that sounds like a simple solution. The stuff that would happen if there was a war on Sesame Street. It's mad, isn't it? Because in a sense, right, my opinion is, before overtly condemning Trump, get your own house in order. Elsewhere there is so much opacity and undue complexity that's usually connected to disingenuity rather than, oh look, the world's complicated. Of course the world's bloody complicated. Of course truth is complicated. Many political figures, media operators enhance and amplify the complexity, not in order to give you a better depiction of reality, but to obscure reality altogether. One thing Donald Trump seems to do is pierce that with a kind of rhetorical brutality and a bombast that's appealing in a landscape that's otherwise just feels like some nitpicky stew of bureaucratic claptrap. I often think when people condemn Donald Trump, where is your platform to condemn him from? Because it seems to me that Donald Trump is simply better at doing what they all do. They all strip away complexity, but they don't do it with so much easy charm and apparent wit. None of them are offering nutrition, a real vision of a better world, genuine solutions to the problems that affect your life, a willingness to confront the complexity and apparent opposition of the polarity of progressivism versus traditionalism. They just pick a side and sling mud at the other side. As long as no one's offering a realistic alternative that'll make your life better, my life better, our communities better, the planet better, better world for our children, better world for our elders, respect, tradition, the ability to be who you are. As long as no media-based, political-based, corporate-based offers us anything like that, Trump's simplicity, his rhetorical ability will remain appealing. And in my opinion, no one's got any right to condemn Donald Trump unless they're coming from a place of integrity. And in the whole political landscape, I don't see it anywhere. But that's just what I think. What do you think?
Turn the camera off.
Sort of what you feel like a president should be. It's a child's drawing of a president come to life.
What was the reason why we led the world beginning around 1905, 6, and 7, and 8?
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.